Reduce cancer risk with these 9 tips to incorporate them into your life. These are pretty easy, and they're nutrition and lifestyle, and they're all supported by strong human data. So what I'm going to be sharing with you is not my opinion. It's not from lab studies or animal studies. It's not made up. It is supported by strong human data, which is so important when finding ways to reduce cancer risk, because there's a lot of myths out there on how to reduce cancer risk. And I'm here as your cancer dietitian to simplify reducing cancer risk with up-to-date, fact-based ways to reduce cancer risk. Let's go. Number 1 is get in 30 grams of fiber a day. It's going to reduce risk of colon and breast cancer. You can get in fiber 30 grams a day without supplements. This recommendation to reduce risk of cancers with fiber is not going to be supplemental fiber. It's from dietary fiber, which comes from fruits, veggies, whole grains, nuts, seeds, beans, and legumes. Number 2 is you want to omit alcohol. Any type of alcohol, including red wine, is going to contain ethanol, increases risk of mouth, throat, esophageal, liver, stomach, breast, and colon cancer at any consumption. So even just a little bit, it's going to have ethanol, which is a carcinogen. Number 3 is you want to move more and sit less. If you are experiencing a sedentary lifestyle, meaning you're doing a lot of sitting at meal times, at home, at work, when you get home, in the car, that's not helping you to reduce your cancer risk. You want to move more. In addition to, which is my next point, exercise. The World Cancer Research Fund recommends for you, all adults, men and women, to have 150 minutes of either moderate physical activity or 75 minutes of vigorous physical activity. Moderate physical activity is when it's hard to carry on a conversation during that workout. 75 minutes is like one-word answers. You cannot you cannot have those conversations during the exercise. Those are the different levels. Those are the ideas. 150 minutes of moderate, 75 minutes of vigorous a week will reduce your risk of cancers. But you also want to move more. So I don't want you just doing a 30-minute workout and then sitting the rest of the day. No, we want to be moving as well. Next up is to consume dairy. Yes, you heard me right. The vitamin D and calcium in dairy products actually reduces your risk of colon cancer, which is amazing. So dairy does not cause inflammation, does not give you hormones or cause mucus. It's not full of weird whatever they're saying now on TikTok. I just saw someone send me something today saying it's full of like fungus. No, dairy is an amazing nutrient dense food or drink that you can have that will also reduce risk of colon cancer. Choose lean dairy sources like 1% to 2%. Next up is omit processed meats. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, deli meats, those pre-cooked meats at the store, they will increase your risk of colorectal cancer. So I have lots of content. You can link in my bio. And get my cancer prevention course as well to learn more alternatives to processed meats. But cooking fresh meats, cooking the raw meats, having those instead of processed meats is going to help you reduce risk of colon cancer. Next up, this one usually a lot of people are surprised about. You want to omit excess supplements. Do not have supplements unless your doctor prescribes it. So maybe you're elderly, sick, truly are malnourished, trying to get pregnant or pregnant. You're taking supplements for those reasons because your doctor is prescribing it because you have a true deficiency. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when people are going out and have these massive lists of supplements and herbs that are not prescribed by a doctor, that are sold by some naturopath or holistic specialist based on, animal data or lab data, which is not strong human data. It could be harm on your liver. High dose supplements actually become free radicals. So it's actually recommended to not supplement as try to reduce cancer risk because excess supplements increase cancer risk. So stick to food first to correct any of your deficiencies. You can work with me, link in bio for one-on-one coaching to correct any deficiencies. Unless your doctor prescribes supplements, skip them. Next up is choose low or no sugar beverages. So sugar actually does not feed cancer, even though a lot of people will say that. No. Okay, how you eat or the diet that you're on or the way you put your food together is not going to change the growth or spread, unfortunately, of your cancer. So you want to attend your treatments, surgery, chemo, radiation. That's how we kill off the cancer. We want you eating well. That's my job as your cancer dietitian to help encourage you to eat really well and really balanced so that you can support your healthy cells and your healthy organs. How you eat and the foods you choose don't affect cancer growth if you have cancer already present. Also, the reason why I'm saying to have lower or no sugar beverages is because of excess calories coming from high sugary foods, which would lead to excess body fat tissue. Excess body fat tissue will then increase your risk of 13 different cancers. So it's not sugar is feeding cancer or sugar is causing cancer or sugar is the reason that you're getting cancer. No, it's that when you have excess calories which can come really easily from high sugar beverages, which sodas all day, coffee's fine. It's not going to increase cancer risk. But if you get these coffees with all these other, sweeteners and all these calories, now you're having excess of calories. And what's going to end up happening? Likely, it will be weight gain. Weight gain, excess adipose tissue, and again, that's increasing cancer risk. So having those lower, no sugary beverages will help you maintain your weight better, and that's what reduces cancer risk. And then lastly, I gotta say this is like the most important one. It's right up there with exercise, is having more of a plant-based diet, more plant foods. No, you do not have to become vegan or vegetarian to reduce cancer risk. That's a huge myth, okay? More plant foods, meaning 2/3 of your plate will have fruits and veggies, whole grains, nuts, seeds, seeds, legumes. Okay, those are all the foods that are going to contain fiber. That amazing fiber I talked about at the beginning to reduce risk of colon and breast cancer. Those plant foods contain antioxidants and phytochemicals. What those do are amazing micronutrients, which repair damaged cell DNA, which would otherwise lead to a cancer cell, because ultimately that is what a cancer cell is. It's a healthy cell that was damaged and it wasn't able to repair. But our bodies are resilient, and every day our bodies are repairing so many different cells that are broken down every day just from being a normal, regular human. You're not doing anything wrong, okay? But you want to repair that damaged DNA. You do that through eating more fruits and veggies because they contain those amazing properties that repair cell DNA. It's awesome. You eat an orange and it's going through you and it's repairing damaged cell DNA. It's protecting cells from free radicals that are coming in. So having more plant foods, every snack, every meal, look for those plant foods and include them. You can still have meats, except for the processed meats. You can still have dairy, lean proteins, eggs, fish, seafood. These are all fine, but we need to be adding in more plant foods to reduce cancer risk. It's going to help you significantly, okay? It also make you feel better, help your skin, your brain health, your organ health. There's so many benefits to more plant foods. So add in 2/3 of your plate should all be plant foods. If you want more help, make sure you link in bio and apply to one-on-one coaching.